I am the God man, living, learning his plan. This is teaching, never preaching, I'm the future advance. I'm the reason that you're reaching to the knowledge in this season. I'm the universe, lyrically in tune to work. My black magic beat is savage, so this music is my passion. I use a verse to break the spell, but the devil did his work on the small minds while he running his turf. Rap niggas want respect, but these chickens are jerked. Talking spicy, love money, love sex, dummy. Love disrespect instead of building connects. To be the best of ourselves on this planet called hell. I see a lot of Satans having your conversations about your life within the matrix, but you never learn to change it. Practicing your rituals to keep us in your cages, and my people do the same thing to keep us in that placement. Arguments of hatred, it stops with my engagement. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight.
Yo, what part of the game, right, that beggars can tell people what to do? Like, what part of the game is that? You begging for everything that you have, everything you want, but you telling people what to do, or trying to tell people what to do. You ain't got nothing. You have nothing to go on. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing, and you want to tell people what to do. And like, I don't understand that shit. You know what I mean? You want to tell everybody what to do, but you begging. Like, it's weird. Like, how do you have an attitude and you ain't got nothing? Is your attitude because you ain't got nothing? And you want to fucking take it out on people that have more? Or is it that you just don't see where you're not making it? Because I don't get the whole thing. Like, I look at a lot of shit differently than the way society sees things. It's just like, if a man is working, he's earning. In the sense of, in this society, we're getting jerked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whether we work or we don't, we're getting jerked. You know what I'm saying? Because they control how much you make. They control the value of what you are worth according to their business. But regardless, right? You out there working. You're making a living, or the best that you can to make a living. You're doing the best you can to make a living. When are the people that don't do anything get to decide who is what? When did we start living like that in culture? When did you start thinking that it's okay to sit here and beg? And I'm talking to specifically women who think that they don't have to do shit but be pretty. You know what I'm saying? So you just think you gotta be pretty, and that earns you money in your pocket. See, I know where all that shit comes from, because I'm old enough to remember those songs that my parents and my uncles and aunties used to play when I was a kid. All those stupid ass songs, and they had those dumb ass songs back then. It's just that the music was good, and then a lot of us were too young to understand what was being said. You know what I mean? There's a song called "Nothing's Going On But the Rent." I forgot the sister that sang it. I forgot her name at least. You gotta have a J.O.B. if you're gonna be with me. That's cool, fine, and dandy, but that's prostitution. You know what I'm saying? If you only reason why you gonna sleep with a man is for money, it's prostitution. Period. I don't care how you dress it up. You can sit there and have a job. And if you only fuck with a dude for money, it's prostitution. Period. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at a man that looks at you as a prostitute when you're doing prostitute shit. You know what I mean? So, it's funny. Everybody wants to be respected, but you're not doing respectable shit. You're not earning that reverence. So why would somebody sit there and respect you and you're practicing prostitution? And then you want to sit there and say you're not a real man if you don't pay for me. If you don't buy me, you're not a real man. The fuck? And then you wonder why certain men don't want to be in relationships with y'all, because relationships are not about fucking just money, man. Then you got women that say, well, that's not enough. Then why the fuck are you even engaged into a marriage or a situation where you want to be married or into a relationship? A lot of y'all don't do anything. It's just like when you have women, right? They think that they're supposed to do nothing. They're just supposed to dress pretty, collect money, and not put it into the right places, not contribute to doing things that can get us a house, a home, a business, empire, none of that shit. But you want to tell men what they should be doing to be real men. A real man doesn't let people determine if he's a man or not. Regardless if you're broke, well off, or you're struggling to maintain. A man is a man, period. Forget all these other definitions. I'm a man. I can tell you what it is because I'm a man. I can't tell you from inside out what a woman is. I can tell you from what I see. That's why I never say that you're not a real woman. I'll just say you're not the woman for me. You're not the type of woman that I would want to be with. I would never say that you're not a real woman, because only women can determine what a real woman is. And if it's in a mentality, I know nothing about that. But I can tell you what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what I don't like, and I don't like greedy ass women. I don't like lazy women. I don't like kept women, in the sense of, I don't like women that think they just do nothing but be pretty and give me the booty and that's it. That doesn't make a relationship. I don't like women who can't communicate. I don't like women who are fucking sneaky. I don't like lying ass women. I don't like fake ass women. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't like overbearing personalities in a woman. You know what I'm saying? But for you being a woman and what a woman is supposed to be inside out, I can't tell you that. So why the hell are you telling me what a real man is? You know why? Because it's to get us to do shit that we shouldn't be doing in the first place. If you're a single mother and the father's not there, and you didn't require that father to be who he's supposed to be, don't require it from a man coming into the picture, because he's not obligated to do that. Now, I do understand that. I think men should understand, if they're dating a woman with kids, it's a package deal, but you women overdo the package deal. There's a package deal, and then there's the extra shit that you add. You know what I mean? Oh, we going on the first date. First date, and you want to sit there and say that you got to pay for your babysitter. The fuck is wrong with you? He ain't got to pay for your babysitter. He can just cut the date off. Oh, he's not a real man. Then you got, see, what happens is y'all listen to a lot of these white men that are stepfathers. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a stepfather. I don't think a stepfather is weak. I don't think that men that take care of other people's children are weak. I think they're weak if they allow women to put them in a situation where they're doing all of this for them and their kids, and then there's no respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you stop right here, yo? You know what I'm saying? If you're doing all of this and going all of this for the children, and that mother doesn't discipline her children to respect the man that stepped up and did something that he doesn't have to do, right? Because he doesn't have to do it. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. He does not have to take care of your children. He can bit this either and be like, well, you got children, and you know what I mean? And that's actually, there's nothing wrong with a man being honest with himself and saying, yo, I don't want to take care of your children, so I'm gonna leave this relationship alone. It's when you start lying to yourself and lying to others, like, yeah, I can take care of these kids, but then you realize you're not that guy. You know what I mean? And a lot of times women don't even like the honesty. Tell a woman that you don't want to date single mother and see what they say. They will gang up on you like fucking like a pack of wolves. You know why? Because a lot of these sisters that gang up on you made the mistake of being a single mother multiple times. And then they look at it as disrespect, but you disrespected yourself. And the funny thing is, a lot of us ain't even disrespecting you, because a lot of us were raised by single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my generation, Right? A lot of us were raised by single mothers. We ain't disrespecting you. We're just saying that we want to improve the cycle here. We want to improve the cycle here. So we don't want to be married to single mothers. We don't want to be, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. I'm not disrespecting single. I know a lot of people that are single mothers. That is a decision between you and the father and all of that. You have to deal with that. I can't speak on your personal situations, right? But if a man says he doesn't want to be with single mothers, you have to respect that and move forward. But it seems like y'all want men to do for you and then use the whole, well, that's a disrespect to single mothers. If you feel disrespected, stop talking to the man. If you feel like he doesn't respect you because you're a single mother, then don't converse with him, don't build with him, don't argue with him. Why are you creating arguments? I don't understand why y'all create arguments around something so stupid. That's just like, a lot of y'all women don't like broke men. You know what I mean? It'd be stupid for me, right? If I'm broke and a woman says, I don't want to be with men that are struggling, to get mad at that shit. You know why? That's what she feels. If she don't want to be with a man that's struggling financially, and I'm struggling financially, you're not the one for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not the one for me. I'm not going to do the sassy shit and argue back and forth because that's how you feel. So why are you doing the sassy shit? Don't think that being sassy is just some positive shit for women. Being sassy is negative. You know what I mean? Why get y'all stupid ass across the street? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't understand the whole arguing about some shit that a man says he's not trying to do. You know what I'm saying? The double standards are goofy. You know what I mean? So, to end off this video, right? That whole begging and then trying to be the freaking whatever you're trying to be as the beggar, the authoritarian or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? That shit right there is weird, man. And I think that y'all need to, like, get over yourselves. Seriously. You're not, you're not a boss because you're getting money from a man. You're a boss when you can get your own money. As a woman or man, you're not a boss if you're collecting SSI, and all this other shit, playing crazy and all other stuff. You're a boss if you get your own. And then when being a boss, when it comes to relationships, sometimes you got to be that boss shit at the door and be a person. But what the fuck I know? I'm off this. Peace.